Welcome back to Leafs Nation HQ, everybody. I'm Jody Vance, and we're going to check in now with Andy Petrillo. First scratches for tonight's game against the Ducks. Andy.
Thanks, Jody. Well, we'll start off with the Leafs. Vesa Toskala getting the start in net for them. Scratches, Jeff Finger, Ian White, Carlo Koliakovo, and, of course, Ryan Hollweg is serving the 3-game suspension. And for the Ducks, it will be Jean-Sébastien Giguère getting the start. Ken Klee is a scratch, and yes, it is confirmed now that Ryan Getzlaf is a scratch. Paul Hendrick mentioned it earlier that he did have surgery on an infected tooth. The mouth was very swollen this morning. He did look a little drowsy, so they're opting to give him the night off. So no Ryan Getzlaf in the Anaheim Ducks lineup. Jody?
Thanks, Andy. No Ryan Getzlaf and Ken Klee on waivers for the Ducks as well.
Right, and as we look forward to tonight's game, Jody, I'd have to think the Leafs have got to get better on the draw. Matt Stajan, 58%. That is great for him. John Mitchell, 53%. But Mikhail Grabovski is the center of the de facto top line right now, only at 40%. He has got to win more of those draws, especially in the offensive zone, if the Leafs are to score goals. And I have to think, Bob, the Leafs are going to go to the net. It gets a little bit easier without Ryan Getzlaf there. But how do you do it with Chris Pronger and Francois Beauchemin in their lineup?
Well, I think that you have to go with speed, and the big thing is, Henny, is that when you go to the net, you have to force them to take you out. You got to try to get position on those big guys, establish almost that tripod type positioning in front of the goaltender, and try to entice those big defensemen to move you out and draw some penalties, because both these teams have been very bad on the penalty kill, and their power plays have both been awful. So it'll be interesting to see if one of those can get on track tonight. That's who's going to win a hockey game.
And that's kind of a recipe for a really exciting hockey game when you have two hungry teams who have struggled in those situations you just outlined. It's an opportunity for some of the young guys to step up and shine.
Oh, is it ever? And I think the key is, Penny mentioned it, is face-offs. You want to avoid those two defensemen, win a face-off in the offensive zone, get it back for a point shot, drive that net. Then you don't have to go against them on the rush. I also think it's one of the big reasons that John Mitchell has been moved up to the line that he's now playing with because of his success on face-offs. He is really battling. He's winning those key draws. And you need to find ways to create offense. You've got to do it by getting the puck. And the one way you get puck possession, win a face-off.
All right. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for this pregame show. Another one in the books. This game is on TSN, but make sure you're right back here as that final horn blows for the Ford post-game show with Andy Petrillo and the guys. They'll be back to break it all down for you. Pink Ribbon Night, MapleLeafs.com. Make a donation as the Ducks take to the ice to take on your Toronto Maple Leafs. Enjoy the game, everyone.